Hello everyone at home, hello everyone in the studio. Welcome to the 60-minute open Vinyasa class. We are going to go through a gentle flow. You'll be given variations all the way through. So depending on the level of your practice, we will go through some sun salutations, standing, seated asanas, and a nice pacifying sequence in the end before your well-deserved Shavasana. My name is Pam. And I hope we have a good time together, everyone. Sit nice and tall, ideally onto a block, so that you get your hips higher than your knees and your spine is a little bit straighter. Bring your index finger and thumb to touch. Choose your mudra. Jnana mudra. Rest the backs of your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment. And then take a long, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out through the mouth. Inhale, long, deep breath through the nose. One more long, deep breath. Fill up the lungs all the way to the top. Release. Keep your eyes closed and close your mouth. For a moment, focus on your normal breath, just your quiet breath. Notice how the air is flowing into your body and leaving your body again. Notice any subtle movements, the chest rising and falling, or your abdomen. Notice the cold air that comes in and the warm air as it leaves. Make a conscious connection with that breath and keep it all the way through. Your breath is going to make you stronger. It's going to carry you through the practice. And if there are some thoughts coming now from time to time that try to disturb you, just let them come and let them go. Treat them in the same way as your breath, just like a natural flow. Finding some stillness in your seat, in your asana. It always takes a little moment to arrive on your mat, not just with your body, but with your mind, especially if you practice in the middle of the day. Make yourself a promise to be kind to yourself and to your body. Don't go anywhere that hurts you. Don't go anywhere where you cannot breathe. Bring your hands in prayer over your heart and bow your head gently. We're going to open the practice together with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Look inside your heart for a moment and see if there's somebody or something that you feel you would like to practice for today. Offer up your practice to someone you love, someone who's near and dear to you, or someone who's sick and ill, who needs your energy. Practice for somebody to thank them or for somebody that hasn't been kind to you. And that's the real challenge. If you want to practice for more than just one person, practice for any good cause that comes to your mind, anything that you feel would make the world a better place. Whoever you choose, whatever you choose, is totally up to you. but only with your intention and with your breath. We'll be able to take this practice a little bit further beyond the physical exercise, towards the special place where it's not just about expanding in your body, but much more about expanding in your mind and about opening our hearts together. Slowly open the eyes, keep the palms together, interlace the fingers, and just wriggle those wrists. Give them a nice, good wiggle. Go both ways. And then open the palms and press the fingers away, shoulders down. Good. Root through your sit bones. Reach the arms all the way up. Give yourself a big stretch. On the exhale, lean over to the right. Come back to the center, over to the left. Big stretch. Back to the center. Open your hands and circle your wrists. Come halfway, strong in your arms. And then swing your right elbow over the left. Press the palms together. Take a deep breath. As you inhale, fill up the lungs and feel the shoulder blades widening in your back. Exhale, release. Arms nice and wide. Then bring your left elbow over the right. Press the palms together. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release. Inhale, swing the arms nice and wide. Swing your left hand onto your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist and rotate. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist. One more. Slowly back to the center. Over to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. One more. Slowly back to the center. Release your legs. Remove your blocks. Maybe if you're not used to sitting cross-legged, massage those thighs a little bit. Good. And then swing the legs all the way back and make your way onto all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Make sure your hips and knees are in line. The shoulders are above your wrists. Your middle fingers are pointing directly forwards towards the front center of your mat. Good. And now turn your palms around so your fingertips are pointing towards your knees. Press the inner elbows forwards. Let the belly drop for a moment. Find a gentle arch in the back. Lift the chest, lengthen. On the exhale, draw the belly button in, chin to the collarbone. Open the shoulders a little bit more in the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, rounding the back. Get nice and strong in the wrists. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, draw the belly button in. And slowly release. Turn your hands around again. Drop the sit bones all the way back to the heels and bow down. Slide forwards onto your belly. Keep the elbows close to the ribs. Press gently into the palms of the hands, Bhujangasana. Push the sit bones back to the heels, stretch it out, and then come back onto all fours. Good. Now reach your right leg up behind you. Flex the right foot. Push away from the floor, so make sure you're not collapsing in the shoulder blades. Your right heel is in line with your right buttock. First, start circling the right ankle bone one way 5 times. And then go the other way 5 times. Good. And then reach the right leg back a little bit more. Hug into the midline of the body, bring your left arm forwards. Take a deep breath on the exhale, draw your left elbow, right knee together to touch. Inhale, stretch it away. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Place your left hand down and drop your right toes down. Kick gently into the right heel. Start waking up the back of that right leg. Breathe. And then see if you can kick into the right heel so much that you lift your hips and you lift your left leg up behind you. Come into your 3-legged down dog. Bend your left leg, open the hip, keep pressing the right heel down. Take a deep breath and then draw the left knee to the nose and step the left foot in between your hands. Press into the palm of your right hand, reach your left arm nice and high. Swing your left arm behind you and look up towards the ceiling. Slowly bring your left hand down to the floor and drop your right knee down. On the inhale, reach the arms all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Reach for your right wrist and draw yourself over to your left side. Big stretch. Breathe. Slowly release. Place your hands down. Step the left foot back into a high plank. Drop the knees, sit bones to the heels, bow down. Slide forwards onto the tummy. Press into the palms of the hands, Bhujangasana. Press the sit bones back to the heels and come back onto all fours. Reach your left leg back behind you. First, nice and strong, flexing the foot and then start circling the ankle. Go one way and the other way. Good, and then press a little bit more into the palm of that left hand. Reach the left heel a little bit higher back. Reach your right arm forwards. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Right elbow, left knee, touch. Inhale, stretch it away. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach. Place your right hand down. Flex the left toes and drop the foot down. Kick into that left heel. Breathe. Good. And then lift your hips all the way up and back. Reach your right leg up behind you. Bend your right leg. Open the hip. Heel to the buttock. Take a deep breath. Exhale, knee to the nose. And step the right foot in between your hands. Press into the palm of your left hand. Reach your right arm high. Straight line from your right middle finger down to your left wrist. Swing your right arm around you, lift the chest, open your heart. Slowly release, place your right hand down, drop your left knee down. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Reach for your left wrist now and draw yourself over to the right side. Big stretch. Slowly back to the center, place your hands down, step the right foot back into a high plank. This time drop your knees, chest and chin to the floor. Slide forwards, Bhujangasana. Press the sit bones back to the heels, tuck the toes under and lift it all the way up into your downward facing dog. Bring your heels down, tailbone high. If you still feel a little bit tight here, you can walk it out, straighten and bend the legs a little bit. Straighten and bend the legs, or maybe bounce your chest. Whatever you feel you need to do here. Breathe. Good, and then bring your feet back hip width apart. On your next inhale, press away from the floor. See if you can come all the way onto your tippy toes. Still in your down dog. Exhale, press the heels back down to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up onto the tippy toes. And exhale, press the heels back down. Last one, all the way up onto the tippy toes. And exhale, heels down to the floor. Inhale, come forwards into a high plank. Drop your knees, chest and chin to the floor. Slide forwards, Bhujangasana. Sit bones to the heels, tuck the toes under. Push it up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot behind your right wrist. Left foot behind your left wrist. Bend your knees, rest your chest on your thighs. Interlace your hands behind you. Reach the arms over your head, big stretch. Keep the body weight in your heels now. Your toes are soft. There's no tension in the back of your head. Breathe. And then release. Bring your hands onto the hips. Slowly, slowly roll yourself up. feet together, heels touch, toes touch, arms by your side. I'm going to go through some gentle sun salutations. If you're practicing your Ujjayi breath, switch it on, nice audible ocean sound of breath. On the inhale, reach the arms all the way up, look towards your fingers and thumbs. Exhale, folding it down, hands flat, bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen, step the right foot back, drop the right knee, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Step the left foot back to meet the right into a high plank. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slide forwards, Bhujangasana. Sit bones to the heels, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, step your right foot forwards, drop your left knee, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Left foot steps forward to meet the right, look towards your belly button. Reach the arms up, look towards your fingers and thumbs. Exhale, hands by your side, Tarasana. Reach the arms all the way up, lengthen, and exhale, folding it down. Inhale, lift, step the left foot back, drop the left knee, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Slide forwards, Bhujangasana. Sit bones back to the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, step your left foot forwards, drop the right knee, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Right foot steps forward to meet the left, look towards your belly button, Uttanasana. Reach the arms all the way up, look towards your fingers and thumbs. Exhale, hands by your side, Tarasana. On your next inhale, bend your knees, sit deep in your chair. Uttgatasana, see if you can brush the floor with your fingertips. Exhale, folding forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chin, lengthen. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee. On the inhale, rise up for one breath, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, place your hands down. Step the left foot back. Knees, chest, chin, or if it's in your practice, you can come into a Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Turn your left heel in, step the right foot forwards. Press into the outside edge of your left foot to rise up into your Virabhadrasana 1. Push your left hip, left shoulder forwards, hands together or keep them shoulder width apart if your shoulders are super tight today. Windmill the hands all the way down to the floor. Step the right foot back. Knees, chest, chin or Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your left foot forwards. Drop your right knee to the floor. On the inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Step the right foot forwards to meet the left. And look towards your belly button. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair. Uttgatasana. Exhale, fold forwards. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chin, lengthen. Step the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Rise up, Anjaneyasana, one breath. See if you can expand between the hips and the ribs. And exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back. Knees, chest, chin or Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Turn your right heel in. Step the left foot forwards. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Right hip, right shoulder comes forwards. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back. Knees, chest, chin is your variation or Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot forwards. Drop your left knee. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot forwards to meet the right. and look towards your belly button. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair, Uttgatasana. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chin, lengthen. Step or float both of your legs back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Turn your left heel in, step your right foot forwards. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, extend and expand into your warrior 2. Invert your right palm, reach the right arm up, left arm around your back, reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands all the way down to the floor. Step the right foot back, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your left foot forwards. Drop your right knee. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Now bring the elbows out to the side. Feel the shoulder blades working. Try to get the elbows together behind your back when we go back. On the inhale, reach forwards as if you're hugging the world. On the exhale, lift the chest, open your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend and expand and lift. One more, reach forwards. Exhale, open your heart up to the ceiling. And release. Place your hands down. Step the right foot forwards to meet the left. And look towards your belly button. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair. Uttgatasana. Exhale, fold forwards. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Step or float both of your legs back. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Turn your right heel in, step the left foot forwards. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Open up, extend and expand. Warrior 2. Invert your left palm, reach the left arm up, right arm around your back, reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill those hands all the way back to the floor. Step the left foot back. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot forwards in between your hands and drop your left knee down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, variation with your elbows in a 90-degree angle. Press into your right big toe as you reach forwards. Exhale, lift the chest, extend and expand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Keep the back of the neck nice and soft. One more, go forwards. Exhale, open as best you can. And release. Hands down, step the left foot forwards to meet the right and look towards your belly button. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair, Uttgatasana, standing tall, Tarasana. Bring your arms by your side, everyone. Good. Bring your feet hip-width apart. Bring your hands onto your hips. On the inhale, lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, fold. Ideally, reach for your big toes with your first two fingers in a yogi toe grip. Your first two fingers go inside your big toe and your second toe. If that's not available to you, you can take your blocks underneath your shoulders, rest your hands onto some blocks. Your legs stay nice and straight and strong. On the inhale, lift the chest, straighten the arms, kick your sit bones back so feel they're separating behind you. Draw the belly button in. On the exhale, Draw the knee to the nose. Bring the elbows out to the side. Crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, straighten the arms. Lift the chest, lengthen. On the exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Use your breath. Inhale, lift, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, lift the chin. On the exhale, go as low as you can, as deep as you can. Parangustasana, holding it here for 3, for 4, and for 5. Inhale, look up. Soften the knees as you bring your hands back onto the hips. And then slowly coming all the way up. Bring your feet together again. Heels touch, toes touch. Arms by your side. Good. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Sit deep in your chair. Uttgatasana. Bring your hands in prayer and twist your left shoulder outside your right thigh. Pressing the palms together. Good. Nice and low, everyone. Lovely. Everyone in the studio is perfect where you are. Look up over that right shoulder. Option to open your hands. Bring your left fingertips down. Bring your right fingertips up. Good. See if you can bring the sit bones a little bit lower. Your thighs are parallel to the floor. Holding it for 4 and for 5. Inhale, come back to the center. Uttgatasana. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chin, lengthen. Now step the right foot back, drop the right knee. Inhale, rise up, Vinyasa. Exhale, hands in prayer, and now twist to the other side. Right shoulder outside your left thigh. Press the palms together. Option to stay here and work on the deep twist. Or tuck your right toes under. With control on the inhale, lift your right knee off the floor. Beautiful, everyone. Holding it for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Slowly release. Place your hands down to the floor. Step the left foot back into a high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg up behind you. Bend the right leg, draw the right heel to the buttock. Take a deep breath on the exhale. Draw the right knee to the nose and step the right foot in between your hands. Reach your left leg up behind you. Come into a standing split for a breath. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen, keep the left leg nice and high. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Bend your right leg. Take a big step back with your left foot and rise up into your high level lunge. Good. Now use your breath again. On the inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Swing your left arm forwards and your right arm back. Look over your right shoulder. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Inhale, come back to the center into your high lunge. Exhale, now open it up to the other side. Turn your left heel in. Arrive in your warrior 2. Nice and strong, your right thigh is parallel to the floor. Work into the outside edge of that left foot. On the inhale, straighten the right leg. Tuck the right hip under, reach your right arm forwards. Right hand inside your right ankle bone for your Trikanasana. If you need to support yourself because you feel you're collapsing in your upper body, bring a block inside that right foot if you have one. At home, if you don't, maybe use a big book. Good. Keep pushing into the outside edge of that left foot. Straight line. Strong triangle in your legs. Straight line in your arms. Holding it for 4. And for 5. Use your left arm to lift yourself all the way back up. Straight arms, straight legs. As you exhale, bend your right leg and place your right hand onto a block or onto the floor outside your right foot. Swing your left arm up and over. Uttanasana, your extended side angle. Holding it. Lovely lines in the studio, beautiful. Holding it here for 3, for 4, and for 5. Now use your left arm, windmill yourself all the way back up into your warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot in and bring your hands onto your hips. See that your toes are pointing in and your heels are pointing out. On the inhale, lift the chest, lengthen. On the exhale, fold. Ideally, place your hands onto the mat or onto some blocks if you need to, or books. Bend your knees. Good. See if you can draw the crown of the head all the way down towards the floor. Breathing nice and deep. Good. Holding it for 4 and for 5. On the inhale, look up, come halfway up. Bring your hands onto the hips, come all the way up. Give yourself a gentle back bend, standing nice and tall. Swing the arms out wide again. Turn your right foot back to the front. Bend your right leg, warrior 2. Invert your right palm, reach the right arm up, left arm around your back, reverse warrior. Reach your right fingertips a little bit higher now. Holding it here, keep working into the outside edge of the left foot for 3, for 4, and for 5. Windmill your hands all the way down to the floor. Step the right foot back into a high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, step or float to the front of your mat. Folding forwards. As you inhale, bend your knees, sit deep in your chair, Uttgatasana. And now you twist to the other side. Hands in prayer, right shoulder outside your left thigh. Very good. Nice and low. Breathe. Holding it here. Pressing the palms together. Looking up over your left shoulder. Sit bones nice and low. Thighs parallel. Maybe open up the hands again. Right fingertips down. Left fingertips up. Lovely. Holding it for 4 and for 5. Come back to the center. Uttgatasana. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. This time step the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Inhale, rise up, Vinyasa. Exhale, hands in prayer and twist. Left shoulder outside your right thigh. Press the palms together. Stay here or do the variation. Tuck your left toes under. On your inhale, with control, lift your left knee off the floor. Keep pulling up in the left quad. Engage that left leg as best you can. Lovely, everyone. Left heel reaches down for 4 and for 5. Slowly release your hands down to the floor. Step the right foot back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up behind you. Bend your left leg, open the hip. See if you can press the right heel down a little bit more. Take a deep breath. Exhale, draw the left knee to the nose and step the left foot in between your hands. Rise up into your high level lunge. Good, now the right leg, stay strong. On the inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your left leg. Reach your right arm forwards, left arm back. Look over your left shoulder. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Inhale, come all the way back into your high level lunge. Now on the exhale, turn the right heel in, open it nice and wide, and find your warrior 2. Good, strong warriors again, strong from the outside and nice and soft on the inside. Holding it. Keep looking forwards towards your left middle finger. That's your drishti, that's your gaze point. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Tuck the left hip under, reach your left arm forwards and inside your left ankle bone. Bring your right arm up. Option again to place your hand onto the block to stabilize yourself if you need to. Holding it. Straight line from your tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. For 4 and for 5. Use your right arm, lift yourself all the way up. Straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, bend your left leg and place your left hand onto a block or onto the floor. Reach your right arm up and over. Uttanasana. Find that extended side angle again. Find a straight line from the right middle finger all the way down to the right heel. Keep drawing the chest up towards the ceiling for 4 and for 5. And then use the energy outside your right foot and lift yourself all the way back up into your warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. This time turn your left foot in. Bring your hands onto the hips. Now this time bring your heels in and your toes out. Quite important here is try not to arch the back. Tuck the pelvis under, engage those buttocks, engage the glutes. Bring the arms wide out to the side and then bend your arms into your 90-degree angles. Good. On the inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. On the exhale, squeeze the buttocks and go as low as you can. No arching. Lovely, everyone in the studio. Inhale, reach, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks and go a little bit lower. Thighs parallel to the floor. Last one. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, go as low as you can. Holding it. Bring your hands in prayer over your heart. Good. And when you think you can't get worse, you come onto your right tippy toes. Left tippy toes. Nice and high. It's a good place to remind yourself what you're practicing for today. Who you're doing all this bloody hard work for, everyone. Good. Holding it for 4. And for 5, drop the heels down, straighten the legs. Good, swing the arms out. Now turn the toes in and heels out, hands behind you. Lift the chest, open the heart. On the exhale, forward folding. Prasarita Uttanasana. See, reach the arms up and over your head. If you find yourself hanging on your heels, just drop the body weight gently forwards into the toes. Reach the arms up and over. Holding it. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Now with 1 inhale, come all the way up. And enjoy that gentle back bend, standing nice and tall, hands onto the hips. Inhale, swing the arms wide. Turn your left foot to the front, bend your left leg, warrior 2. Invert your left palm, reach the left arm up, swing the right arm behind your back. See if you can find the inside of your left thigh. Reach your left fingertips high. Keep working into the outside edge of the right foot. That stabilizes you. Breathing for 3, for 4, And for 5. Windmill the arms all the way down. Step the left foot back into a high plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good, everyone. Now you have options here. Inhale, look forwards. And then you can either place your right hand center and your right knee down to the floor and come into your supported Uttgatasana, side plank, or you keep both of your legs straight, you roll on the outside of your right foot, you lift your left arm high. Kick your hips nice and high, everyone, trust yourself. If you have your shoulders, elbow and wrist in line, you shouldn't take too much pressure into the wrist. Option to lift your left foot off the floor, maybe hold the left knee in the palm of the hand, or reach for your big toe. If that's available, straighten both of your legs. Hold it and slowly release. Left hand down, left foot down. If it's elevated, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Slide forwards, Bhujangasana. Push the sit bones all the way back to the heels and stretch it out, everyone. Tuck the toes under and lift it back into your downward facing dog. Look up and then place your left hand to the center. Do your variation with your knee on the floor, perfectly fine. In that case, you're turning your left toes out. Reach your right arm up. Breathe. Good. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Nice straight line. Lovely, everyone. If you're coming into your variations, lift the right leg, holding it if it's available to you. Maybe the knee, maybe the toe. And slowly release. Right hand down, right foot down if it's elevated. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Slide forwards. Bhujangasana. Sit bones to the heels. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Left foot outside your left hand. Bend your knees. Come into your Malasana. If your heels are elevated here, you have options. You can place your blocks underneath your heels, or you can stuff them underneath here and come into a seat here. Chest through. Good. Now you can stay here for 5 breaths. Or if you would like to practice your Pakasana, your crow pose, you come into an arm balance. Remember, you don't want to press into the palms too much. Press a little bit more into the fingertips. Lift your tailbone nice and high. See if you can draw the knees into the armpits. Maybe you want to stay here today. Look forwards and find a little balance. Maybe you take your right foot off the floor. Maybe you can take both feet off the floor and hold. Good, everyone. Lovely. It starts with 1 breath and then you start trusting yourself a little bit more. Yes. There we go. That was already 3 breaths. Beautiful. Slowly release, everyone. Now, just drop your knees down to the floor. Sit back onto your heels. If you find there's a lot of pressure in your feet when you do this, you place a block in between and you sit onto the block so you take the pressure off the feet. Good. Now swing your right arm by your right ear. Bend your right arm. Place your right hand on your right shoulder. See if you can lift the right elbow a little bit higher with your left hand. Option to stay here, or swing your left arm behind you and see if you can find your bind. Lift the chest, open the heart. Breathe. Slowly release. Shake out those arms. And try the other side. Reach your left arm, left ear. Bend your left arm, left hand on the shoulder. Reach for your left elbow with the right hand. Nice and high. Maybe swing the arm behind you. Good. And you will notice that one side is easier than the other. Keep lifting the chest, opening your heart. Slowly release. Shake out those arms. Good. If you sit onto a block, just get rid of the block. Straighten your legs out. Come into your high plank. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Bhujangasana. Sit bones all the way to the heels. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot forwards, left foot forwards. Folding forwards, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair, Uttgatasana. Standing tall, Tarasana. Draw your right knee to your chest and give yourself a big hug. Open the right knee to the side and place the sole of the right foot inside your left thigh. Hands in prayer over your heart. If you can't get your heel all the way up to the groin, maybe just place it a little bit lower. If you struggle with the balance today, tip the toes to the floor and just rest the heel against the inner leg. And then bring your hands in Kali Mudra, cross your fingers. Index finger points out, cross your thumbs. And then with control, reach the arms all the way up. Straight arms. Your fingertips reaching up like little branches in your tree pose. Vrikshasana. Lovely. Slowly bring your hands onto your hips. Release the right leg and reach it out in front of you. Bend your left leg and swivel your right leg over the left. Bring your left elbow over the right. See if you can press the palms together. Now draw your belly button in and sit a little bit lower. And then fold over your legs like an eagle over your nest. Good. Now, with control, release the right leg and fly into your warrior 3. Release your hands and bring your arms by your side like little wings. Holding it for 3, for 4, and for 5. Slowly release your hands down to the floor. Standing split, reach your right leg nice and high. Now bend your left leg and drop your right knee outside your left heel, all the way down to the floor. Good. Now use your glutes and push it all the way back up. Exhale, drop the knee down to the heel. Inhale, lift it all the way back up. Exhale, drop your knee to the heel and drop the sit bones all the way down to the floor. Straighten your right leg out in front of you. Sit nice and tall. Good. Bring your right arm by your right ear. On the exhale, twist your right shoulder outside your left thigh, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist and rotate. Reach through the crown of the head on the inhale. On the exhale, twist. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, rotate. Slowly release. Give yourself a little counter twist to the other side. Good. Unravel your legs. Come into your Navasana. Hold the backs of your thighs, especially if you have any lower back issues. And then lift your legs up. If you're good here, maybe arms by your side. You can straighten the legs, but don't collapse in the shoulders, in the lower back. Keep lifting it up, holding it for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 10, everyone. Cross the ankles, hands down. See if you can float your legs back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look up, step, or float to the front of your mat. Folding forwards. Bend your knees, sit deep in your chair. Uttgatasana. Standing tall. Tarasana. Bring your left knee to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Open the left knee to the side. Sole of the left foot inside your right thigh. Hands in prayer. Find your balance. Find your drishti. Find your gaze point. Bring your hands back in Kali Mudra. Index finger points out. Reach the arms up with control. And be nice and strong, same as we did on the other side. Slowly bring your hands back onto your hips. Reach your left leg out in front of you. Bend your right leg and swivel your left over the right. Bring your right elbow over the left. Press the palms together. Sit a little bit lower. Draw the belly button in and then reach forwards. Reach your fingertips all the way away from you. Now with control, release the left leg, release the arms, and fly into your warrior 3. Arms by your side. Flexing the left foot will help you stabilize yourself. Slowly place your hands down to the floor. Reach the left toes up for a moment. On the exhale, bend your right leg. Drop your left knee outside the right heel. Inhale, push it all the way up, straight line. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, drop the knee down and drop your sit bones down to the floor. Straighten your left leg out in front of you. Bring your left arm by your left ear. Take a deep breath and twist left shoulder outside your right thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist and rotate. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, rotate. One more. And then slowly release. Counter twist all the way over to the other side. Good. Slowly straighten both of your legs out. Good. And then bring your legs in with the soles of your feet together, so that you have a nice diamond shape in your legs. So not too close. We're not going to come into Bhujangasana. We're going to try to come into Tarasana, which is a 6-pointed star. So your spine is nice and straight. You're lifting up through the crown of the head, and you're building that 6-pointed star with your toes, your elbows, your knees, and your tailbone. So see if you can reach the tops of your toes. Now come low with a straight spine and kick the elbows away from you. Eventually you're placing the head behind your heels. Breathe. Press the elbows away. Breathe. Don't worry about your nose coming down. Think about the chest going all the way. Keep kicking gently into the heels. Fold. Breathing deep. For 3. For 4. And for 5. Slowly come all the way up. Good, and then simply swing your legs behind you. Press into the palms of the hands. Push the sit bones back to the heels. And bow down. Fingertips reaching forwards. Keep the elbows close to the ribs and then slide all the way forwards onto your tummy. On the inhale, lift your head, shoulders, and chest. And then lift your thighs off the floor. Lift your hands off the floor. Shalambhasana. Squeeze those buttocks, everyone. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then draw the belly button in and See if you can lift your chest a little bit higher. Holding it for 4 and for 5. Rest your head to one side and just give your hips a good wiggle here. Good. And then bring your knees as wide as your mat. Bend in your legs. Try to reach the insides of your ankle bones this time. Flex your feet. On the inhale, lift your head, shoulders and chest. Lift your thighs off the floor. Squeeze the buttocks. Breathe nice and deep. Smile. Good, that helps a lot in Dhanurasana. Keep breathing all the way through. And release, everyone. Shake out your hips. Good, and then slowly roll all the way over onto your backs. Good. Draw your right knee to your chest and give yourself a good big hug. Good. And then first, bring in your left leg and cross your right ankle bone over your left thigh. Interlace your hands either behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin bone. Flex the right foot and draw the knee towards you. Breathe. Good, and then release your hands. Bring your arms out to the side and bring them in a 90-degree angle on the floor, palms facing up. Simply cross your legs over and drop your knees over to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. Keep both of your shoulders on the floor. Just enjoy that little twist. Come back to the center. Unravel your legs. Straighten the right leg. Draw the left knee to your chest. Good, then cross your left ankle bone over the right thigh as you draw the right knee to your chest. Interlace your hands behind the thigh or in front of the shin bone. Keep flexing the left foot as you draw the knee towards you. And then release your hands. Bring your arms back in a 90-degree angle. Cross the left leg over the right. Drop them all the way over, the knees over to the right side. And look over your left shoulder. Keep the shoulders connected with the mat. Come back to the center. Unravel the legs. Draw both knees to your chest. Give yourself a massive hug. And then slowly release. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Now on the floor, make a little fist and then squeeze every single part of your body. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, release. Last one, squeeze. And now stick your tongue out, lion's breath it out. And then let go, everyone. You've worked really hard. Just melt into the floor. Let go of any tension, any worries, any cares. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. Let your breath drop. Sink into the weight of your bones. Into the sound of Om. Relax all the way from your little toes to the big toes. Relax your foot arches and your heels. Relax your ankle bones, left and right. The knees, the backs of the knees, your thighs, relax your buttocks and your hips. Your stomach is soft, your chest is flat. Relax your lower back, middle back, upper back. Feel the shoulders melting you down. Relax the upper arms, elbows, forearms. Relax your fingers. The back of your neck is soft. The back of your head is melting down. Relax your ears, eyes, and nose. Your whole body is relaxed from the crown of the head to the bottom of the feet. From the bottom of the feet to the crown of the head. You are totally relaxed. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes. Bring the awareness back into your body. Reach your arms over your head, give yourself a big stretch. Draw your knees to your chest and give yourself a big hug. Massage your spine. Drop yourself over to your right. Take a moment, take your time. And when you feel ready, lift yourself back up into a seated position. Bringing your hands in prayer over your heart. Centering and grounding the body before we leave the safe space. Closing the practice with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just look inside your heart one more time and remind yourself who you practiced for or what. Take the thought with you into the rest of your day. Always remember to practice selflessly, and all is coming. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, for sharing your energy, your breath, for working so hard. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. Chai. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone in the studio. Thank you everyone at home. I hope you had a good practice, and I'll see you sometime soon. Thank you.